Chairman, Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin by placing on the record my deep appreciation of the honor to be part of this, the launching of the 2009 Ghana Properties Award. I'm grateful to the organizers and wish them all the best in their endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that this year's event seeks to lay emphasis on an aspect of our industries, namely environmental and maintenance culture. In this country, it is always said that we have no maintenance culture, for which reason we look on unconcerned as our public assets deteriorate beyond repairs and our environment becomes degraded to intolerable levels, as Mr. Minister just said now. If we think it is all right to not have a maintenance culture for public property because, after all, it is not our private individual properties, what about our own properties, our private properties, which we have invested our hard-earned resources in? At Ridgman Gray Limited, we took the view that our customers have a natural aspiration that their environment and their properties should at all times be in a state that makes them proud. We have therefore not followed the philosophy of build, sell, and forget, BSF, as I will call it, which is the easiest option, but rather vigorously and religiously follows the policy of build, sell, and maintain, and I call it BSF, with all its ramifications. What we have done over the years, particularly at our East Airport estate, is to collaborate in a well-defined way with our purchasers to develop systems, structures, policies, and procedures that ensure that maintenance of our estate, both in terms of their physical structures and appearance, as well as their environment conditions, are never compromised. Some of these policies and procedures may place limitation on freedom of action in our estate, but I'm proud to say that it is a sacrifice that our residents have been willing to make, because the end results are the well-maintained roads, well-manicured lawns, serene and clean environment that you see at our East Airport estates. The strategy we have used to achieve this high level of maintenance are multi-phased. First of all, right at the inception of the sales of we press upon the prospective purchasers the standards of maintenance that we are committed to observing, and the role that we expect the prospective customers to play in maintaining their properties. We then make it a third of the leasehold interest that will be passed on to the purchasers, the obligation to belong to the Homeowners Association, the council of which is the governing body of the association and reports to the association at every annual general meeting. Such are the lengths that we are prepared to go to maintain our estates that we have established. In this, we have established a wholly owned subsidiary known as Ridgman Gray Estate Management Company, RGEMC, which is dedicated to the maintenance of our East Airport properties. The Homeowners Association has maintenance committees which liaise with the RGMC to ensure that the highest standard of maintenance in the estates are observed. One may wonder how we finance these maintenance activities. The maintenance activities are exclusively financed from service fees that the RGEMC charges each purchaser or resident monthly to cater for the maintenance activities in the estate. This covers expenses on the infrastructure repairs and general maintenance of the common elements. In addition, a user fee are charged for the collection of refuse. Of course, this one goes to the local government or the appointed agent by the local government. The Homeowners Association in this regard, as a company limited by guarantee, and such an non-profit organization. Of course, they don't make profit on what they collect and they use. Any excess fund, therefore, are reinvested in the reinstatement of the common elements of the estate over the period of their useful life, thus achieving perpetual state of newness in the estate. They don't make profits. If they collect the money for the year and after the expenditure there's excess, they put it back. If there's a shortage, everybody contributes. Ladies and gentlemen, the foregoing is a brief outline of elements of the maintenance culture that we practice in our estates. As you can see, it is nothing mysterious, but just another example of how meaningful partnership can be fashioned to achieve a win-win situation for both developers and purchasers. We believe that it will be worthwhile for government departments to fashion out similar partnership to preserve government buildings and public properties. If Mr. Minister will give me a consultancy, I'll charge you more. Thank you.